The mother and daughter hid beneath the hillside, without daring to make a sound, because two poachers were searching above for the girl's body, preparing to bury her together with her father. But the moment they turned around, they discovered the girl in the car had mysteriously disappeared. To avoid being discovered, the two men had no choice but to bury the father's body first, and then search for the girl together. But at that moment, the phone inside the car suddenly rang. It turned out their boss was telling them to return immediately, saying there was an urgent matter to deal with. After hearing this, the two obediently complied. After setting the car on fire and blowing it up, they quickly left the area. Only then did the mother and daughter narrowly escape disaster. But they were not in a hurry to leave, because the woman wanted to place a stone where her husband was buried, so she could return to visit him after escaping safely. After finishing all of this, the mother and daughter then slowly dragged their supplies toward home. To avoid being discovered by the poachers, they used branches to wipe away their footprints as they walked. However, the scorching heat and long escape had already left them exhausted and thirsty. The mother and daughter knew very well that without water, there was no way they could make it out of the desert alive. Fortunately, fate seemed to favor them, and they soon discovered a water source. The daughter excitedly rushed over, but the woman stopped her at that moment. The water was filled with rotting animal corpses. The entire water source had been completely contaminated. This angered the daughter so much that she picked up a rock and threw it at her mother, and the woman refused to back down, throwing one back at her. But the woman immediately regretted it afterward. She hugged her daughter and continuously comforted her, promising that she would definitely get her out of there. Afterward, the two could only continue on their journey. Soon they walked from daylight into the night, and they were getting closer and closer to leaving the desert. But after being exhausted for the entire day, the mother and daughter could barely keep moving, so they decided to rest there for the night and continue their journey after sunrise. But when the woman woke up, she discovered that the daughter sleeping beside her had mysteriously vanished. The woman immediately panicked. She quickly sat up and looked around. The moment she confirmed her daughter was missing, the woman realized something was terribly wrong, so she immediately started searching nearby. It was not until she stood on higher ground that she saw her daughter slowly walking toward a shabby farmhouse. For safety reasons, the woman did not dare approach recklessly. She could only hide and secretly observe. Soon the daughter walked up to a middle-aged man. At this moment, the innocent girl still hoped to receive his help, but she did not know this foolish action would nearly cost her life.